Chào mừng quý vị và các bạn đến với chương trình Tôi và Việt Nam trên kênh truyền hình FBNC. Và vị khách mời của chúng ta ngày hôm nay là anh George E.Berczely, là tổng giám đốc của công ty chuyển phát nhanh DHL. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me, Ken.
Appreciate it. So you just came to Vietnam 6 months ago.
I came here 6 months ago.
How did you like it here?
Oh, it's a wonderful place to work. It's a wonderful place to live. So I'm very happy here.
A lot of things to explore more for you.
It's a big country, and I think I've only seen a small bit of it. So I'm looking forward to see the rest.
Great. So DHL just opened a new country office and new South Service Center. What does that mean to DHL Vietnam?
Well, in practical terms, we needed this additional capacity. We have been growing very strong, double-digit, many years now, and we needed more space and more processing capacity. So we have now doubled our processing capability, doubled our footprint, and we can process our shipments faster, which means delivering earlier to our customers and picking up later, which gives our customers more time to operate and manufacture. And we also have more space for our offices, for our sales and award-winning customer service functions. And beyond that, it is also a symbol. It's a symbol of our commitment to this market. At $10 million, it's the biggest investment we have made. It's the biggest facility in our industry, in this country. And it shows that we believe this country, Vietnam, has a big future and is about to take off again for another growth spurt. And we want to be ready for that.
What is your outlook for this express service with the upcoming, let's say, EU FTA, AEC 2015s, or TPP? So what is the outlook for the growth of this service, express services?
So already now, without those agreements being in place, we're growing double-digit and growing very well, and there's a lot to be done. So when any of those agreements, or all of them, hopefully, come into place, we think it's going to just make the market explode. The manufacturing base is here, the export and import, and our business too, and we want to be ready for that. That's why we are investing ahead of the curve.
So what makes you the number one in the market right now?
Well, first, we were the first to come into this market 26 years ago when we opened. And we have been expanding and investing over $25 million over the last 7 years. So now we have the biggest network. We have 9 facilities, 2 of them connecting our ground network to the air on the airports. We have over 400 certified international specialists. We have proudly 12,000 customers that we serve. We keep investing to make sure we stay ahead of the competition in terms of service capability and capacity. So that's the way to stay number one.
I'm just curious, how many shipping do you do every day?
So on average, 2,760 shipments per day.
Wow.
And 400 people moving them all through the country. So we allow our customers, who are largely SMEs, to connect their business to the world. So here we have 9 facilities, but we connect to over 220 countries and territories in the world, 120,000 different locations in the world. So through DHL, the world is your oyster.
So for the Vietnamese businesses, what kind of problem that they have with the shipment activities, and how can you help them?
Well, first, reaching many countries in the world as an SME is not an easy task. And if you need to navigate different clearance environments and know what kind of goods and commodities you can ship where, for example, you need a partner who knows what he's doing and who makes it easy and convenient for you to ship. And that's what we do. We offer a door-to-door inclusive service that allows you to reach with no hassle and a simple invoice, a very clearly anticipated price, all different parts in the world. So that's one of the areas where we can help our customers achieve their targets. And also we give customers full visibility. For example, an SME shipping to some place in France, he will know exactly where the shipment is, can communicate to his customer, it's out already, it's on the way to you. And the moment it gets delivered, he can send an invoice, which helps an SME with his cash flow, which is quite important.
What do you think are some of the main factors that affect this express services?
Well, we support trade. So for us, GDP growth is one criteria, but export and import growth is very important because that's what we facilitate. And if you look into the quality of the export and import, it depends on what is being exported and imported. Now, Vietnam has been growing more sophisticated. The share of primary products like agricultural products of export has been decreasing, and you got technology, high-tech, mobile phones increasing. And these are goods that are good for our business because high-value goods with a high need for speed and accuracy in a tightly managed supply chain, that's what we in Express support. So for us, the kind of export and manufacturing here and export and import growth is the key.
So what is your focus right now in terms of strategy and future plan for Vietnam's market?
Well, with the upcoming TPP EU Free Trade Agreement, there will be a big spurt in growth in Vietnam, and we want to be ready for that. So our primary focus is further investment and expansion. Investment in our air network and on our ground network. For example, this month, we are extending our direct operating capabilities to Nam Dinh, south of Hanoi, where we have a number of customers who will benefit from better service. And we're going to keep doing that. In next year, we're planning to expand some more and invest into more facilities. And in addition to that, there's a lot of market opportunities that we can penetrate better by tailoring our needs. For example, more to the SME industry or focusing on specific trade lanes. So it's about expansion.
So besides all those great achievements that you have done for the last few years in Vietnam, what is still the biggest challenges for DHL Vietnam?
The biggest challenge for me is to prioritize, because there's so many things we can do, so many areas in where we can grow or invest. But I still have, despite being the market leader by far, a limited team of people who can actually implement. So it's being able to prioritize the main investments we want to put forward and have our people do that before we move on to the next step. So our sales force, for example, they're busy attending our existing customers. We acquire on average 5 new customers per day, and at the same time, the same salespeople, they're developing the next toolkit to penetrate the next industry segment and so on. So being able to prioritize is the main challenge.
Among the many foreign companies in Vietnam, you are pretty active in doing community service. Could you tell us more about some of the specific activities that you get involved in, and what is the plan for the future in terms of community service?
So being an active player in the community is very important to us. First, our workforce here is rather young, and the generation-wise, they want to work for a company that has a meaning they can identify with. So as an employer, as a provider, even as an investment, being an active part of the community is key for us and not a luxury. Now, globally, we have 3 main topics: Go Help, Go Green, and Go Teach, and we operate across all 3 of them. So in Go Help, we've been working with Saigon Children Charity for many years. We have donated over 150 bicycles. We do the H2H, we support the H2H bicycle race, or we Cyclo Challenge, Saigon Cyclo Challenge. So there are many things we do with Saigon Children Charity in Vietnam to help different groups and different NGOs. And that is very successful, a very successful partnership. In terms of Go Green, our focus is on reducing the impact that our work has on the environment. So in last year alone, we reduced our carbon emissions by 6%, and investments like these more fuel-efficient Mercedes-Benz Euro 4 norm Vito vans that we have, they reduce carbon emissions on average by 25%. Or our new facility, country office and South Service Center, which we just inaugurated, has fully LED lighting, which is 30% more efficient. So decisions like that help us to be a greener player in the environment. In terms of Go Teach, we have been working with students to help them in terms of career counseling, to help students develop better plans for the future and be better equipped when they enter the workforce.
Sure. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you so
good luck
much,
with your
Ken.
business.
Thank you.
Thưa quý vị, vừa rồi là những chia sẻ của anh George E.Berczely, là tổng giám đốc của công ty chuyển phát nhanh DHL. Quý vị có thể xem lại chương trình này trên website fbnc.vn hoặc là facebook.com/tôi về Việt Nam.